Hi, do you ever feel like you're losing the battle with your teen? You used to be connected to them, and suddenly something happened, and now there's little to no communication. And what communication there is seems to be a battle. Hi, my name is Doreen Steenland from Living Full Life Coaching, and I'm here to talk to you about a workshop that I am doing called Capturing Their Hearts. And it's a workshop for parents of teens and tweens. In this workshop, you're going to figure out what is going on in their brain. With our teenagers, it's really difficult to understand what's triggering them and what's going on that they don't want to talk to us. All of a sudden, we're feeling a little isolated and we're feeling alone as parents. And I just want to tell you that you're not alone, because I've been there. I've survived it. I've got 3 kids in college, and I am still learning how to connect with my kids. So I'd love it if you join us in this workshop. It's a 6-week workshop. You're going to get a curriculum, 6 weeks of curriculum to do on your own as homework. And then we will meet in a group for an hour and a half for 6 weeks. And we're going to just practically break down all of your problem areas at home and figure out what the best solution is for you and your family. And I say that because every family is unique, every teenager is unique, and there's no cookie cutter way to deal with these problems. But there are techniques and there are tools that you can learn to help manage yourself better in the midst of it, and that you can help to empower your teen to figure out how to communicate with others more effectively. So this is a win-win. The people who have taken this workshop with me have said, this material was amazing. And not only has it helped me to connect more with my teen, but it's helped me to better understand how to communicate with others in the workforce, at home, in churches. So yeah, it is a powerful experience, and you will get to experience it if you choose. It's called Capturing Their Hearts, and it's parenting with intention. I mean, our goal is to capture their hearts. Our goal for us is to be the main influencers in our kids' lives. As you see, your kids are really into YouTube, and they are looking at all of these influencers for their information, for their wisdom. What would it be like if your teen came to you looking for wisdom? How would that feel? How would that feel if they willingly came to you? I know personally, when my kids come to me and ask me to help them process something, it's not that I'm running in and scooping in and solving the problem. I'm actually teaching them how to engage their minds and engage their brain in the problem-solving activity. And that empowers them, and it makes them want to come to me more, because they're feeling stronger, they're feeling more confident, they're feeling like they can have conversations with their teachers and their instructors in college, with their coaches. They're being empowered to actually know how to communicate. Our generation right now, with all of the social media and the technological advancements, there is potentially, from the time we were raised till now, a 6-generation gap. 6 generations. Think about that for a minute. Think about what it was like to be raised, if you were raised 6 generations before you were born. That is like a time warp, right? And so that's what we're dealing with right now. We are dealing with teenagers that it's almost like we're not speaking the same language. So for us to parent them the way we've always parented them, right? And it may have served us well, and it may have worked for us for the younger years, but as they grow older and become teenagers and tweens, they are forming independence. And that's part of the normal growth process, the growth and development process. And we're going to learn what we could do to empower them instead of solving their problems for them. So just imagine for a minute what it would be like if your teenager started solving their own problems. If you didn't have to go and call the teachers or follow up with their homework, but they developed responsibility and they developed this intrinsic motivation, this motivation that allows them to accomplish hard things, right? That they don't give up in the midst of trials, when they don't give up when they don't get their way. They learn how to solve problems in creative ways. And that's what you're going to learn if you come to this workshop. I feel like, somebody might be thinking right now, well, I really don't have the time for that. I'm busy. It's whatever your reason is, right? We all have our reasons. But what I'm going to challenge you with is, our teens are growing up and they are leaving home. And before you know it, they are going to be going to college. I remember when my first teenager was a freshman in high school. That's when it started setting into me that, I was running out of time. I was running out of time to influence my kid and train them and teach them everything that I wanted them to go off to college with. And before I knew it, poof, they were in college. We were looking at colleges before I even can blink an eye. So you can learn a lot of these things on your own, right? But when you take a group course like this, what you're doing is you're accelerating your learning. You are growing in leaps and bounds with other people, because when we have discussions about things with other people and we connect the information to our own child's issues and problems and challenges, then we are making new connections in our brains, and then we are able to really grow and excel in what we're learning. So I'd ask you, is it for you to come to this course? Is this something that you think would benefit your family? If it is, sign up. We can only have 8 people per class. I'm going to be running several classes starting in January. I will do a Christmas extensive course. If anybody is in a crisis and needs to get this in before the holidays, we can see if we could squeeze something in. But basically, the classes are starting up again in January. They run for 6 weeks, and we will continue to run them probably throughout 2020. So I hope you can join us. Have a great day, and just be encouraged that you are not alone. There are other parents who feel isolated and feel like they're losing time with their teens too. Come out and hang with them. Bye.